Okay, guys, it's part four. Four. I couldn't leave y'all hanging like that. Okay, so after I left the job, you know, that I was at, um, I was out of work for I think about 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So I had a lot of running around to do. Maybe a month. It's like probably a month. If it was a month, it wasn't long. So I studied to be a pharmacy assistant. So I went to Manhattan on Park Avenue to apply for Dwayne Reed. So now I get up there, people there, not so many. People was there, and I passed the test, whole nine. But it ain't that easy. You gotta take a lot to take the test. Yes. Yes. I don't know if they do that now or what, but I know Park Avenue, you have to take a freaking test. So now I'm like, okay, excuse me. So now they strap you up and they ask you what your first name is, last name, all the extra stuff. So you like saying what what it is. I hung it out. So let me eat something. It's fasting thing. You don't even pee on it. Yeah. So I'm sorry. When they come out. So they send you inside this room and they strap you up. Like I said, they ask you questions, your name, your last name, all this here. Why you left your last job. You got to tell them, whatever. Just tell, and it's easy. So I'm sitting out. When you finish, you go back out and sit down. So they was like, they called my name, right? So I was like, huh? Yes, yes, sir. So it was like, coming in. So we get back inside the office, but we went to another office. I guess he's the big man because he had his desk was huge and he was sitting back like this. I ain't lying, y'all. He was like this. So he said, "Why did you lie on the test?" I was like, oh, I don't know, like what I lied about. So he said the question that came to us was, why did you leave your last job? So now I'm like, oh my God, I have to tell these people what happened to me, you know. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I worked in a pet shop that turned into me making fish tanks, and my boss attacked me sexually. Oh my goodness, y'all. They was like, what is his name? So I said his name. They knew him, y'all. They was like, what? He he did that? So I was like, yeah, he did that. He did that, and I'm sorry I lied. I'm embarrassed. You know, I was embarrassed. I didn't want nobody to know that about me. You know, so they was like, I am so now. All associates come now. It's about 30 of them, and he tells them like the name, and they was like, they said he got locked up lately, right? I said, yeah, that was me. He was like, we know that. We know that would happen. Like, we know. Because, he's Jewish. And I don't know if they go to the same synagogue or, I don't know how they know. I don't know. They know. So they was like, no. They was like, this is what we're gonna do. I am stuck. They was like so apologetic to me. I was just like, you didn't do it. You don't have to be like this here. It's cool. You know, like it's okay. So anyway, let me go fast forward. So he was like, you got the job. And I was like, yay. So he was like, I'm gonna put you downtown Brooklyn. He said, no, he said, where you live at? So I told him, I said, I live in Brooklyn on 3rd Street. So they was like, oh, I'm gonna get a couple, you're gonna break there. So I said, bet. That's a bet, right? So I got that job there at the Wayne Reed at 44 Court Street. I worked upstairs in the pharmacy area. I know it. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you how good I was. Let me tell you how good I was. Mm-hmm. When I don't know if y'all know 44 Court Street back in the day, but you could come up the stairs. That's where the pharmacy was at, and plus all the aspirins and stuff like that was up there. When I see one of my customers coming up, I go in the drawer. As soon as they get to me, I'll be like, "Here you go," and they be like, "Yo, you know my name?" Like, I was so good at it. I was so good at what I do. Like, I was so good. But I'm skipping, y'all. I skipped the main part. Hold on. I didn't really skip. So now, like I said, they want me to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. So, here we go again. I'm the only one working in this whole big old place. The security didn't even come yet. No, the security didn't come. Only person was there was me and the assistant manager. So now I'm all the way on the top. Like I said, you know how Dwayne Reed was to walk up the stairs and stuff. So I'm behind the counter, right? Y'all, I'll tell you, I would never tell you no lie. I ain't no liar. This is just real shit right here, right, for real. I'm standing behind the counter, and it's a man in the store. So I'm like, we ain't open yet. Like, what is he doing in here? Like, so he had on a trench coat, and I could see him straight to the back in this aisle, straight in the back. I knew something was wrong because he was in that area where they sell pads, women pads. So that's what I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy, right? So I don't see nobody. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Y'all, tell me this ain't a sitcom, because this is some real stuff that happened to me. Like I ain't gotta lie. I ain't gotta make shit up. He turned around and was walking directly to me. It was my boss's best friend. I was like, oh my God. I just started screaming. I think he was there to kill me. I'm telling y'all, I think he was there to kill me. So when I screamed, the assistant manager came. And he was like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? He said, no. He said, nothing. I said, what you mean? I said, that's him. That's him. That's him. Right. I didn't know what to say. I just was going, that's him. That's him. So he said, what do you mean that's him? So now, no one knew what happened to me. Because when Dwayne Reed had hired me, they told me they would never tell them. They won't tell them. Nothing. But I had to tell them. Like something. And they were mortified. I was like, I think he's here to kill me. I went through, he said, this is what he told the assistant manager. He was like, I don't know what she's talking about. I said, you don't know me? I said, you don't know me. I called his name and everything. I was like, you sat and broke bread with me plenty of times, bro. You make the Italian. He know how to make this. He have a bowl. I'm not lying. Like he would put seasonings and stuff. I don't know what that shit was, but he would put it on Italian bread. That stuff was amazing. I'm telling you. But that's him. But I was like, don't play. You done been in my store. It's 990. Matter of fact, he was coming to the store. He was in my store every single day because he was cool with my boss. He was there I cannot think his name, but he was there every day. So now he's lying right now. He's saying that he came up here because his wife is a lawyer. And she's in court right now. And she said? Oh, and she needed some pads. I said, he lying. He don't have no wife. He lying. So now it was the assistant manager was like, okay, what we gonna do? We just gonna call the cops. We're gonna call the cops. He was like, you ain't gotta call no cops. I said, call the cops, please, please, please. Don't let him leave. Call the cops. Call the cops. So now the cops come, and I had to pull them to the side and tell them what happened. So I'm just like, and they was like, let me get your ID to him. And they was like, where you said your wife is in court right now? He said, yeah, she's a lawyer and she's in court. But they said, like, what you doing? Like, the store wasn't really open. I don't know how you got in, but the store wasn't really open. And I told him, he was standing like straight down, with the, come on, they see the trench coat. And they was like, why you got a trench coat on? Like, it was nice outside. So he was just giving all type of stories or whatever. So they took him, and yes. So now he sends another person up there. The person he sent there works in the bar in Bay Ridge. That we would go there for lunch or whatever the case. He's in there. Now this guy is so disrespectful. He's like this. Why you gotta do my man like that? I'm at work. The pharmacist said she's standing here. I got my white jacket on. She got her white jacket on. We count medicine and all this stuff. And he just came out and said, yo, why you trying to do my man like that? And this guy's huge. Big white boy. And I was like, call the cops. Call the cops now. So nobody don't know what the hell is going on, because the assistant manager's not there, so he doesn't know. So now, what the hell? I'm gonna tell everybody what the hell happened, but I have to. I have to tell, not everybody. I gotta tell the pharmacy. I have to tell the manager. And once I told the manager, he got in touch with Dwayne Reed, the corporate, and they was like, how did you know? Like, she told you? And they was like, he's sending people to put a hit on her or something. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all, this is getting crazy. Like, for real, like, the cops came again. And he tried to say, like, he was coming to buy something or whatever. It was, how many faces I seen that would come up, and then when I turn around, they're gone. Yeah, y'all, this was a mess. I had to come back and tell y'all that, y'all, because it was crazy to get the second job, and he followed me. He was trying to, like, I ain't saying he tried to put a hit on me, whatever, but I don't know. But anyway, y'all, hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. I'll tell you another story, but not this one. We should be through with this one. This is it, y'all. Part 4. Y'all feel me? Hit that like button and subscribe. I love y'all. Peace. Have a good day.